Brooklyn Street officially renamed Christopher Wallace Way in honor of Notorious B.I.G.
He always had a vision, and I feel like today was a part of his vision.
53rd anniversary of Guyana's independence interfaith service at York College in Queens.
Today we are starting our celebrations for the 53rd independence anniversary of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana.
Harlem Eatup Festival 2019 is a week-long festival celebrating food, art, and culture. Kadar Blaq, artist and CEO of Stylesmatic Records, Jamaica's homegrown New York City its maker, is our featured artist on this week's Artist Spotlight.
You have to either put a little thing in the piggy bank, you have to set up a foundation, you have to give back something to the community, you have to bring your next brother right up.
You're watching Come Chat With Me, a Caribbean lifestyle magazine, and I'm your host, Ziggy Bless. Honoring the Notorious B.I.G., St. James Place is now officially codenamed Christopher Notorious B.I.G. Wallace Way.
Yo! See, gutter, where you at? D. Rockefeller, Caesar Leo De Janeiro, Blake C, Money SL.
He always had a vision, and I feel like today was a part of his vision.
B is for the bitches who can't understand. A one fly nigga became a man.
We ask that you guys open up a space for us so we can actually make this happen.
My son was well loved.
Other MCs. What? It ain't no more to it.
Brooklyn, make some noise today! Yay! Yes! And the rain makes it that much better. You all are the diehards. I didn't know what to expect this morning when I came out. But as it was said, Biggie is crying right now, tears of joy, seeing all of us out here in the rain today. What a joyous occasion. What a historical occasion.
Where you are is not who you are. And Biggie came from the streets of Brooklyn and St. James Place when folks were leaving Brooklyn because of the fact we were waking up to gunshots and not alarm clocks. Brothers like Biggie remained. When I was arrested as a child, only to come back to this precinct and patrol and protect this precinct when Biggie was growing up here, I understood that where I was as a child being arrested was not who I was as a person, and coming back becoming a police officer in the community that I love.
This is so important because for years people have been telling us who we should celebrate, who we should acknowledge. I am a hip-hop head. Hip-hop raised me. I'm proud of it. I reek of Brooklyn wherever I go, and there's nothing I can do about it. People don't understand. When you were flunking out of high school, when the police were coming after you, you could put them headphones on and hear Biggie Smalls speak and what that meant to you. We have a right to celebrate that. Just like anybody else, we have a right to look up to our hip-hop heroes.
For me, this is homecoming. So many of y'all don't know, 226 St. James Place 1R was my residence for many, many years. So I lived below the Notorious B.I.G. and got to see C's in the hallway, and Kim in the hallway. Them are stories for later though. But really today is about everything that Biggie has done for the entire world.
I want to acknowledge Biggie's first DJ from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn that gave me Big's demo tape. His name is 50 Grand. Y'all make some noise for 50 Grand. I get a lot of credit for discovering BIG, but if it wasn't for 50 grand bringing me that Biggie tape, it would have never happened. So thank you, 50 grand. Appreciate you.
This makes me so happy that something like this can happen today because, like Lori said earlier, they've been trying to erase the legacy, the history. They can't do it. As long as I'm here, they cannot do it.
Yo, Brooklyn, what's up, y'all? I ain't even gotta tell y'all how special this day is. I'm sure all y'all people that's from the area, who's not from here, I'm sure y'all saw us with that Biggie sign for so many years trying to make this happen and represent and make it possible. And now today it's finally happening, thanks to everybody that helped contribute to making that sign reality right now, you know what I'm saying?
I can't really remember seeing this many people out here, obviously, since I was filming Notorious. A lot of y'all probably remember that, but right here on this block, we filmed Notorious. That was me playing him as a little kid, so this is beautiful, man. I really can't even put it into words.
I remember 22 years ago, I came around that corner. It was a sad day. And when I saw the crowds, tears came to my eyes. And I said to my friend, my son was well loved.
We ask that you guys open up a space for us so we can actually make this happen. We don't want to make it crowded so we can make sure that we get enough video and cameras, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the press that's come out and standing in the ring just like you guys. So please bear with us. We appreciate your patience and we definitely appreciate your time.
Let's go, Brooklyn! Let's go, Brooklyn!
Celebrating the 53rd anniversary of independence of Guyana with an interfaith service hosted by Consul General of Guyana to New York, religious leaders commemorated the nation's 53rd anniversary of independence at an interfaith service under the theme Celebrating with Unity and Pride.
Dear God, you are the great and mighty God. From everlasting to everlasting, you alone are God.
Sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhave. May all be prosperous and happy. May all be free from illness. May all see what spirituality is and how uplifting it is. May no one suffer.
And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us, Ya Allah, and protect us as we leave the United States of America and some of us migrate to go to Guyana. May Allah bless those who are making the sacrifice to have businesses in Guyana. Protect them, Ya Allah, guide them in the right path and show them the right way.
I'm proud for three things. I'm proud to be alive. I'm proud to be a Muslim. And I'm proud to be a Guyanese.
Today we are starting our celebrations for the 53rd Independence Anniversary of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, and we thought we'll start with a moment of reflection through an interfaith service, bringing the three major religions in Guyana together as we celebrate unity and pride of our country.
We welcome you today to the 53rd Independence Anniversary of Cooperative Republic with an interfaith service celebrating the unity and pride of Guyana.
Today's mission was bringing our community members to celebrate our independence and to connect with each other with different faith systems. So we brought on a few different, an Islamic religious leader, a Hindu religious leader, and a Christian religious leader, and just bringing that connection and having us celebrate each other's differences.
I'm here this afternoon to be part of this commemoration of Guyana's 53rd anniversary. As I said in my remarks, my greetings, we don't consider 53 to be an important or a special year, but in the case of Guyana, it is, because this year is going to mark maybe the final year before we make that final leap. We cross the boundary into economic independence, because we spent a long time so far, 53 years, consolidating political independence, which we achieved in 1966. And now we have been engaged in this struggle, not always successfully. There have been setbacks, but we have been resolutely seeking now economic independence, and 53, this anniversary, will, I believe, mark the final anniversary before we achieve finally that breakthrough to economic independence.
I'm 100% Guyanese, and I came to America to represent Guyana. I grew up, I was in the Guyana National Service, which was a voluntary act. You had to go into the National Service for 3 years, and that's when I know that I'm here to serve Guyanese.
I'm happy to be here to represent all faith, the Muslims, the Hindus, and the Christian, and any other faith here today.
We ask you to continue to pray and support our country. We pray for our leaders. We pray today for all those in Parliament, the opposition, as well as the other leaders of our country.
Audrey, I must commend you. Nice wig.
Wig? Darling, this is all natural. Thanks to Fountain Mighty Roots. Fountain Mighty Roots is the best hair product coming out of Jamaica. Real black Jamaican castor oil and the pimento. It gives my hair a more healthier, bouncy, richer look. Even good for the edges.
Edges? Where can I get it?
Log onto your website, fountainoil.com, and even on Amazon. Fountain Mighty Roots. It's hair to save your hair. You owe it to your roots.
Harlem Eatup 2019 Food Festival.
Hi, I'm Melba Wilson, born, bred, and buttered right here in the village of Harlem. I am so happy to be here for the 5th, yes, the 5th Harlem Eatup. It's our 5th year anniversary. Marcus Samuelson, Herb Carlett, and the entire village of Harlem have come together to make great food, amazing music, and bring people together. Food is always an amazing common denominator.
I'm 14 years old and the CEO of Mr. Corey's Cookies, and I have an all-natural cookie company
We sell cookies nationwide, they're all natural and made just like your grandma used to make them. I started Mr. Gray's Cookies first for my mom to get her a car, and then I did it for college. After that, I returned the business to LC Corp in 2012. We sell chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal cookies, creamsicle, Madagascar, vanilla. But today we have chocolate chip, oatmeal, and creamsicle cookies. Do what you love and focus on what you love and don't do it for money, and smile.
I always tell my son, do whatever you can by any means necessary and never give up. And always dream 6 impossible things. Because can't nobody stop you from what you're trying to do. No matter what somebody says or what hater try to say something, you do it. And even if you fail, just keep on going. It's nature nurture, baby.
Jamaica Tourist Board is in live and direct. We're here with partnering with Walkerswood and the Half Moon Hotel in Montego Bay as well. And we want everybody to know that, of course, why do people come to Jamaica? People come to Jamaica, of course, because of the friendliness of the people of Jamaica, reggae music of Jamaica. But another main reason is the cuisine of Jamaica, and that is why we're here. We're here to bring a taste of Jamaica, so people will taste it, get a sample, and then come to Jamaica for the real thing.
Hello to all of New York. This is one of my first trips to New York, having a fantastic time. As Chris alluded to, we are giving away a trip to the lovely Half Moon Resort in Montego Bay. It's one of my favorite resorts anywhere in the world.
It's a pleasure being here. So many people are here. We're just having fun. People are eating. Look around. Just look around. Everyone come together and just having a great time, and that's what it's all about.
My name is LaShawn. I am from Jamaica, of course. I'm from Manchester, the very cool hills of Manchester. And today I'm just basically welcoming our patrons and introducing them to chickpeas taco.
All right, I'm John Stage from Dinosaur Barbecue up here in Harlem. We're serving beef brisket. Been smoking this brisket about 12 hours. Putting on a slider roll, a little pickled onions and jalapenos.
We are a community partner with Marcus Samuelson and Herb Carlitz for Harlem Eatup and a nonprofit beneficiary, and we're thrilled to be a part of it for the 5th year in a row. This is one of the biggest celebrations in Harlem that happens every year, the 3rd weekend of May. It celebrates all the things that we know and love about Harlem, the food, the culture, the art, the community, the neighborhood. So this is the place to be. You can hear behind me the music. People are dancing. They've enjoyed wonderful food, great libations. We're thrilled to be a part of this.
Don't know what it is, but it's a hit from my youthful days. She a walking trophy. She a walking trophy. Remo, she a walking trophy. She not friends with my walking trophy. Tell a girl say, girl you know say you pretty from your man. Walk out and you not try hard. Them girls they no pretty in the real life. You pretty from the gram and you pretty in the real life.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Harlem Eatup. Although I'm a Brooklynite, BQE, live in Queens, from Brooklyn, I enjoy Harlem Eatup each and every year. Good food, good atmosphere, music, dancing. Come have a good time.
This is my 4th year in a row, and I am loving it. I mean, food, ambiance. This is my neighborhood. So, and it makes me feel right at home when I see us just having a good time.
Kadar Blacks, yeah man, universal without a doubt man, dance all the man say to the thing. You don't know, what go on brother?
Yeah, I'm there now, Kadar to the world no papa.
Bread and butter, this I wanna take me out of the gutter. Butter. Every day me rise to make sacrifice. Lord God, me have to make it. A real Jenna, them a roll the streets with the heat, them now fake it. A little cushion on me palm, in on me heart. Oh yes, me have to praise him.
Born at Kingston, grew at St. Ann, and everybody who know money around us over there. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a rural and come back and with their Spanish Town and with their Ugly Park Road with their Chisholm Avenue. My lord, we all over the place, you know, man.
So when you was in Jamaica, you were pushing music at that time?
No, you know, with Jamaica, I just mostly push the books. So the books we are pushing out. So we have to tell you them the books first. Education is the key, you know what I'm saying? And outside of that, we used to do like the human beatbox. Cause them time we used to listen to San and All of them man there, Stitchy and all of them man there do them tune and man used to catch a vibes and we just start do beatbox and make rhythm and man just start chant and man start DJ. I would start play rhythm until eventually you fall in love with the craft and say yo, I hate this.
God me have to make it. A real Jenna them a roll the streets with the heat them now faking.
Right now Kadar have about 3 singles out right now, and those 3 singles start bubble. They go up on Akam, them up there already a bubble up, 3-4 grand and counting every day, every second, every day. Kadar Blaq.
Big shopping happening, happy alley. Hot girl let me know foreign. Kadar say, big shopping at one. All that the girl can't keep on.
We have a tune right now we just dropped. We have with the girl them want. We have Slim and Fat just dropped. We have Who God Bless out there. We have Make It out there. We have Jai Murray Bring out there. I mean the list goes on and on.
When you look on the music business right now, the levels where it depends.
Yeah.
We feel about it within the next, say 5-10 years about the business,
It's an evolution going on. So from where the pioneers they take it, from the ska, from the mentor, they're coming all the way up. So ever so often it's going to be an evolution. You're going to see changes. You can't stand still. Nothing happens until something moves. So if not now move, we stand still. So therefore the artists them and the younger artists them will come right now, them I bring it to the next level. Me as Kadar cannot stay here and knock on next one. Not creativity. Because you don't know where the fans them going to drive to. You write a million songs today and you say, I eat that. And the fan them say, no, I hate that. And you just write that song where you take for joke. And the fan them say, I hate that. So it's just creativity. Kadar write. Kadar DJ. Kadar do some sing J. Kadar produce. Kadar have a music idea. We make a rhythm them. Even though Kadar I do the thing in front of the mic, me as a youth have the knowledge behind the scene because I know I can manage the thing. I'm going to manage the thing and I'm going to see it named Stylesmatics. Stylesmatics are the label. And Stylesmatics I put out a whole heap of tune for this year into the 2020.
Every day me rise to make sacrifice. Lord God me have to make it. A real Jenna them a roll the streets with the heat them now fake it.
I have to make it like a tune say. So we just make them know say, I don't just a man there behind the mic I say we look on the business aspect of it. We look on creativity aspect, we look on the royalty aspect of it, we look on the licensing aspect of it, we look on the copywriting part of it, we look on we have vision the thing to our next level. Cause at the end of the day you can't up on stage and sing for the rest of your life. You have to either put a little thing in the piggy bank, you have to set up a foundation, you have to give back something to the community, you have to bring your next brother right up to the forefront and push him to and say, you're in time for take a lead. And man, you have to share the wealth, my lad. You can't just sit down and say, are you alone? For 2021, we have several tune out, mixed down, mastered down, and dead already. Original, music, studio, everything. Put on and wait for them, because when we lick them in their head, man, we're going to bust their head open. Lyrically speaking.
Stay connected with Come Chat With Me. Thanks for watching Come Chat With Me. See you next week.
Every day me rise to make sacrifice. Lord God me have to make it. A real Jenna them a roll the streets with the heat them now fake it. A little cushion on me palm in on me heart. Oh yes, me have to praise him. I really get to you them a hustle every day. Lord God them have to take it. To the sky so, me rise up, me wise up, nah give up. See time rough. And dirty tough, want hold the faith and be conscious. Them want jail us, eliminate us, but me multiply like a locust. Them want to see me fall, but man stand tall. Let John me put me trust, so that's a must.
Simply Kills.